Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today it is Monday, November 8th, and well, we're just 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving week here in the United States. And well, I guess if you haven't taken the time to think about what you're thankful for so far this year, I guess now is the time to start doing it, because when you sit around that Thanksgiving table, everybody starts asking you, well, what were you thankful for this year? And sometimes you get a little tongue-tied, and put on the spot like that, you can sometimes forget what you're thankful about. So start thinking about it now. Maybe write it down and start really thinking about it. So yeah, so it's the 8th. It's a Monday. So we're ready to pull another rune for this week to see what we have in store for the coming week. Last week we pulled Thorisaz, the reverse of Thorisaz, and that is the rune of Gateway, a place of non-action, and the god Thor. And Thorisaz was basically telling us to take advantage of the sort of the slowdown, the periods of slowdown in your life, maybe the periods of pause, time to reflect, that kind of stuff. And that kind of goes in with Thanksgiving, right? I was just talking about it. Take time to reflect on your the things that you were thankful for this past year. And so that was pretty timely. So let's go ahead and see what we got coming our way this week. Check out my bag of runes. As always, if you want a bag of these runes, along with a copy of the Book of Runes, it's in my description down below. It's an Amazon link. You click on it and you can get it. Make it a great Christmas gift too. That's coming up too. Faster than we can imagine. All right, let's see what we got coming for us this week. Hope it's a good one. Oh. We've had this one before. One of these days I'll memorize them. This is the rune Isa. Isa. So there is no reverse for this rune. This is, whether it's upside down or right side up, you get the same reading. So there's only one reading for this one, or one meaning. So let's see what we got. And that is 137. Yes, actually, we've pulled this one twice so far this year. Way back in May, on May 24th, and also back in July, on July 5th. And so, like I always say, when a rune continually reappears, it's the higher powers really trying to reiterate whatever message this rune is trying to tell us. To get it through our thick skulls, that we need to pay attention and start following the guidance. That's it. So, Isa, that is this rune of standstill, withdrawal, and ice. So here we go. This again. Third time this year. So let's see. It says, the winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are, in effect, blind. You may feel powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long-cherished desire. Be patient, for this is the period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Kind of like, we just started into fall, so I guess this is our spiritual selves going into our fall season. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice floes of old, outmoded habits. Trying to hold on can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is you are holding on to that perpetuates this condition and let it go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thaw. Usually, Isa requires a sacrifice of the personal or the I. At such a time, you cannot hope to rely on help or friendly support, and yet there is no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still, for what you are experiencing is not necessarily the result of your actions or habits, but rather arises from conditions about which you can do nothing. What has been full must empty, what has been increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. And yet there is another face to stand still. Just as winter is a time for going within, drawing Isa can announce a time of restoration and renewal at the deepest level. In your solitude, exercise caution, and do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work your will. Remain mindful that the seed of the new is present in the shell of the old, the seed of unrealized potential, the seed of the good. Trust your own process and watch for signs of spring. Wow. Like I said, the very timely rune here, with us heading into the fall season and the winds are blowing and it's cold. At least here it's been pretty chilly here in southern New Jersey. Something that I certainly appreciate because I love the fall. But yeah, so basically we're heading into the fall of our spiritual life, maybe our productive life. Any plans that you have swirling around in your head, you may just want to, put pause on them for a minute and just really think. Don't jump before, don't leap before you look, that kind of thing. I think now is maybe probably a good time to start a journal and maybe start thinking about just putting things down on paper and really thinking things through before you take that next step. I think that's probably always prudent, but something that not a lot of us follow. I know I don't. That's something that I should really do. And that's something I do want to start doing in this new year, but I guess Isa is telling me to, maybe I should start now because I really need to start thinking about what's coming up and laying the groundwork for the spring, right? That's basically what we're doing in winter. Just like when you go out into the yard and you put down certain fertilizers in fall, and that's to help your grass get stronger roots and for the coming spring, for the thaw and the season of renewal. So we are back in a state of standstill. So withdrawal into yourself a little bit, seek the answers from within, and it's all going to be good. That's what I think. Just take your time right now, slow down, and look forward to the spring thaw and start planning for that thaw right now. So that's what we have today. Isa, the rune of standstill, withdrawal, and ice. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see us every Monday here with a new rune, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be alerted to when I put up a new video. Later this week, we got another one of our Universal Yum boxes coming up. I think this month is Indonesia. No, not Indonesia. Scandinavia. That's it, Scandinavia. So that's going to be exciting to see what kind of sweets they have in Scandinavia. So look for that this coming week. And you'll be seeing more from Kelly this week. And maybe something from me too if I have the time. So take care. Again, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.